Hello everybody, this is The Exception. Welcome back again. This is my revised video for chaining shinies with the Dex Nav. In my last video I had a few errors, a few mistakes in what I said to do and what not to do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and correct it in this video. First off, ignore all of my rules from the last video because I have a whole new set of rules here, and these will guarantee you to chain and chain well without, doing something unnecessarily. So here we go. These are my rules. I've got 7 of them. It's less than last time. And they're revised down, so no worries on this. Here we go. The first one, if you leave a route. So let's say I walk up here. I've left the route. It's broken. Alright, so that is a broken chain. Second one, alright, closing out your game. So let's say I go to the home screen like this. That is not bad. Don't worry about that. You're still good. But if I hit the close button down here, you see the close button right there? If I hit close, then it is broken. Alright, the second you close out your game, the chain breaks. Number 3, running from that Pokemon. If you run from a Dex Nav Pokemon, the chain breaks. Automatically, immediately, it breaks. Alright, number 4. This one is something that I didn't mention in the last video, but I thought was obvious. If an NPC, like this guy who likes to walk around in the grass, scares off that Pokemon up there, then that means the chain is broken. Alright, so don't let him scare off your Pokemon either. Alright, use Repel like I am. Let's run up here, that way that guy runs away. Oh, he didn't run away? Okay, well that's fine. I thought he'd run away. 5th, running at a poke and scaring it off. So if I do this, that's not good. That breaks your chain. Alright, so don't run at a Pokemon. Even accidentally, obviously, it breaks your chain. And number 6, not getting there in time. Okay, so if you don't get to the Pokemon in time and it runs off, or whatnot, that means your chain is broken. And if your chain is broken, it means it's broken, obviously. So, get there on time. Don't run at the Pokemon. Don't let the NPC scare off your Pokemon. Don't run away from it in battle. Don't close out your game fully, alright? Going to home screen is fine. And don't leave the route, alright? Now, the 7th rule, alright? The 7th rule is maybe, alright? I want to go ahead and say maybe, alright? Because we don't know for sure. Nobody knows for sure just yet. But it's possible, alright? And my last rule is getting to 100 chain might reset your chain. It might set you back down to 0. And the reason I say this is because if you get to 100 chain while chaining these pokes, the levels will reset. Some other streamers I know, some other people, they've said that the chain goes on even though the levels reset. But I don't know about that. I'm not 100% sure. I just want to go ahead and let you know that the levels reset after you hit 100 chain, so it is possible that your chain ends at 100. Alright, and then when you start that next chain after 100, it's just starting a new chain. That's possible. That's entirely possible. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about that. So there you guys know. So those are my 7 rules there. Now let's go over some things that don't break the chain, because I'm sure some of you guys are going to be confused on that as well. So this stuff does not break your chain. You're free to do this. Alright, you can go into your menu like this. Oh, look, I went into my bag. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Completely fine. You can even save your game. Alright, as long as you don't close out the game, you're fine. You can save it. Obviously you can't turn it back on and come back to where your save was, your chain was, but you can save your game if, for some reason you have to walk away, maybe the game turns off, you aren't sure, you just want to be careful, you can do that, you can save. The next thing you can do, you can change out Pokemon. So I can change my Rayquaza. Let's go ahead and change him out for Dave here. See, did that, that's fine, doesn't break the chain. Next thing I'm going to say, you can go to your online features. Alright, so I can go to my PSS system, I can get online, I can do trades with people. Alright, see, I can save the game, I can do trades with people, I can do battles, I can do wonder trades, I can do the GTS even. I can do whatever I want online in the middle of a chain. Alright, so you can do that. Obviously, don't do that if there's a Pokemon waiting for you to run up on it, but if you're just sitting there before you hit search again, you can go ahead and do that. As long as there's no Dex Nav Pokemon out in the wild, you're good to go. Alright, and the last thing I want to talk about, I shouldn't have tried to connect to the internet here, because now it's going to make me wait a second. But the last thing I want to talk about is running into other Dex Nav Pokemon. Running into other Dex Nav Pokemon does not break your chain, alright? Running into wild Pokemon, not using Repel will, I guess that's rule number 8. Should have mentioned that. I'll put that on the annotations overlay. Yeah, don't let wild Pokemon run into you, because that will break your chain, okay? So, for example, if I'm just walking through this grass and Poochyena pops up. Yeah, that breaks the chain. But if it's a Dex Nav Poochyena, it doesn't. It adds to the chain. Alright, any Dex Nav Pokemon can add to your chain. It's sort of like chain fishing, where any Pokemon you come across adds to your chain. The thing is, though, if you're searching for a Zora, like I am, then, you know, if you come across a Poochyena, you really don't want the Poochyena. You want to get that Zora. But you have to walk into the Poochyena and kill him anyway. Because otherwise, you're not going to be able to get back on your Zora chain. Because only one Dex Nav Pokemon can exist at a time on a route. Alright, so you have to go and kill that Dex Nav Pokemon. If it gets away, if you don't get to it in time, your chain breaks, remember? So get to it, kill it, and then get back to your Zora. Just search for Zora again, and it'll pop up. If it doesn't, look for another Dex Nav Pokemon, kill it, and then hopefully Zora pops up the next time. So that's how that works. I hope that this helps you out, guys. I'm sorry I was wrong in my last video, but I've got this time. This is how it works. Guaranteed. Remember, getting to 100 chain may or may not break your chain. And remember not to break any of the rules there. So, guys, I hope this helps you out. Good luck on your shiny hunting. Hope you guys find some cool stuff. And I will see you guys next time.